Hey guys, Famox here from Game on Your Face, and last review, I had you guys vote on an SCE card for me to review this week, and PK Subban got the most votes, so today we're looking at Stanley Cup Edition PK Subban. I want to start off by saying I got a lot of respect for PK, and the way he handled the situation in Boston. He's a stand-up guy and a great hockey player, so don't expect any racism here. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's get to it. Alright, here we go. Oh, that's not him? Oh, okay, oh, here we go. PK, oh shit. Here we go. PK Subban. The rules are the same as always. I will play him on the first line for 5 games and will not assign him any boosts or a change team card. However, this time, the overall grade will be based on 5 stats. Puck skills, skating, shooting, physical, and defensive. This is because it's my first defenseman review with the new review format, and I thought that they should have defensive included in the overall grade. With his current average price at $300K, he is in the same price range as Shea Weber. Subban is marked as a two-way defenseman, though I expected him to be more offensive than defensive. But I was wrong. Subban plays a very solid defensive game. He's not a heavy hitter, but he's great with his stick and is good positionally as well. He's also pretty fast. Subban can lead a rush and still get back in time to play D. Not only is he fast on his skates, but he's strong on them too. Your opponent will have a hard time knocking him off the puck, so he's a very reliable guy when it comes to holding the point. Unfortunately, even though I was pleasantly surprised with his defensive ability, it wasn't so pleasant when it came to his offense. Subban's shot was not what I expected. It lacked accuracy and surprisingly, lacked some power as well. I mean, it's a decent shot, comparable to Erik Karlsson, but not what I expected for $300K. Also, he doesn't have very good hands, so if you want him to carry it in, don't try to deke as if you're using Letang. Rather, keep it simple and protect the puck, because that's what he's good at. So, let's check out his overall grade. Puck skills, 7. Like I said earlier, PK is not a very silky guy. Loose puck dekes definitely aren't his strong suit, so if he tried too many moves, he'll lose the puck. However, the reason his puck skills isn't lower is because of his great passing. Stanley Cup Edition Subban is one of the better passing defensemen in this game. He will find the tape every time if given even the smallest gap, so he's great for going D to D on the point and is very reliable when it comes to making the breakout pass. Skating. He gets an 8.5. Subban is a fast skating defenseman, great at getting back in time on the back check to stop a goal or for leading the odd rush. Notice, however, that I didn't say he was a smooth skating defenseman. That's because Subban lacks agility. There have been a few times where a faster forward blew by him, and Subban couldn't turn fast enough to catch him. However, it's not very noticeable, and is only a threat if PK gets fatigued, so be sure not to keep him on the ice too long and make timely line changes. Shooting. He gets a 7. Like I said earlier, I was disappointed with his shooting, but that doesn't mean that his shooting is necessarily bad. It was just less than I expected. He's got an average slapshot power with below average accuracy. I don't believe it holds true to the 88 shooting that's on the card. It's definitely not a bomb like Weber, but good enough to get an occasional goal. However, his wrist shot is quite bad, so I wouldn't rely on it to do too much damage. Physical. He gets another 7. Subban is a very strong player. Your opponent will have a hard time knocking him off the puck, especially when using protect the puck. Great for taking it in when he pinches or winning battles along the boards. However, Subban is not a bruiser like Phamox. There have been a few times when I had a guy lined up, but Subban just bounced off him. He's by no means a wimp like Mike Green, but he's not going to be a bone crusher either. Defensive. For this new category, Subban gets a 9. That's right, PK Subban is a premium defender. He's fantastic positionally. Now, that may seem like a strange thing to say when talking about a user-controlled game, but what I'm referring to is his positional play when left to the AI. He knows where to be at all times, especially when optimized with good set strategies. However, his greatest weapon is his stick. He's got an awesome poke check and can efficiently take away the passing lanes. I believe this is the most important thing in a defenseman, especially in this game where so many people try to force passes as their #1 way of scoring. So, this brings his overall grade to 7.7 out of 10, or 77%. That's a B+. Overall, Stanley Cup Edition, Subban is a true two-way defender, though he's better on the defensive side of his game. He's very versatile in the fact that he can play with anyone as a defensive partner. unlike slow guys like Chara or offensive defensemen like Carlson who need differing partners to even them out. Subban can be thrown on any line and find success there. So, he's a great defenseman, but at $300K, I think he's pushing the limit. I believe Pietrangelo is still a better player. That being said, SCE Subban is still a great defenseman and worth a try, though I would wait until his price drops a bit. $225 to $250 would be ideal. So, if you're looking for a great right-handed defenseman to fill a hole, or a perfect two-way defenseman to make a 99 chemistry line, then Subban is for you. He doesn't really have any significant downside to his game, and should play well for any team. So I hope you found this helpful. And if you did, I would love it if you left a like, a comment, or shared this with your friend who you think this would serve a purpose to, and all those other good things that every other YouTuber says. There will be no vote today, because I already have the next review planned. It's an old request from a while back, and it's Player of the Game, Jamie Benn, versus Team of the Year, John Tavares. But even though there's no vote, you can feel free to leave a request, and I'll get to it in the future. So, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.